Hey guys, Bro Black Man here. I'm going to be reacting to Legion Season 1, Episode 5, Chapter 5.
Keep moving.
We got it. We're almost there.
Come on.
That's right, because his other half got shot, and he feels something. I was wondering if he died or anything, but it seems to be perfectly okay.
I met your husband.
Ah, confirmed.
He's a beat poet?
I'm you. I'm me. I'm everything you wanna be.
Yo, Lenny, who are you? Stop trolling us.
Well, yesterday we did some digging into your past. What's real? And I think we may know.
I know what I am.
What are you? What are you,
You do?
David? Yeah, tell us the quote-unquote truth.
I'm Magic Man.
Magic Man?
Found a way for us to be together.
Yeah, but that's creepy, apparently. She didn't like that, I think.
You know, they say the brain is the largest erogenous zone.
She seems freaked out, although this is still in her mind and not real. I thought she would be joy. Whoa. Those strawberries were okay a few seconds ago.
I saw him, Carrie. Oliver. In the astral plane.
He told you.
Yep. He said, I seen your husband.
He can bring him back. I know it.
So that's basically the true goal of finding David, so you can bring her husband out of that astral plane. Gotcha.
I know where they're holding Amy. I'll be going to get her. In the morning.
Oh. He seems mighty
David.
powerful all of a sudden.
Who? How many? Defenses, not just military. They have their own special help. People like you.
Of course they do.
See
The
me?
eye.
You saw this with Walter. In the beginning, he was just like you. Same kind of power. Psychic.
But why would
Sometimes
you?
I just
You have a wife.
find him sitting someplace just staring into space.
This seems like a different David all of a sudden. He seems a little bit too happy. And he's not on drugs.
And then one day he just didn't wake up. Just want you to bring him home.
But here's the thing. Really, does he really want to go home though? He spends so much time there away from his own wife.
It's okay. I got you.
It's so crazy.
They'll try.
And this David's creeping me the hell out.
Can we go back?
Okay, now we know what they've been doing.
My first time was, he was one of my mother's boyfriends.
Whoa. Oh. What's underneath that door?
He's gone. Who?
Who else? David. Who else have you been hanging around with lately? Now she's really pissed off, not only because he simply left,
We're going.
but two, no one's waking up her husband.
I have a sister, or a girlfriend, or a mom. This is a war. Fighting a war.
Damn, autonomy? Like,
David. Because you think he's going to bring Oliver back?
It's so obvious. Autonomy ain't dumb.
Because
What is
he's
it?
too powerful.
That too.
If they turn him,
Oh yeah, well, who knows what can happen.
something's changed.
Exactly.
Did you tell him what you found out there? Philly? Dr. Poole?
Mm-hmm. Nope, you didn't. You're too busy touchy-feeling in
Think about
those
things.
places.
I'm not treating him. He's my man. Which means I care about what he wants. What we want. I could give a shit about how he fits in here.
Damn. Whoa. Is this the vision already? There's already fire outside? Damn. Whoa, what are you doing, David? Yo, this is craziness. Of course, split up. That's a great idea. That always goes wrong. But of course he leaves the doctor and takes his sister.
Please just open the door.
Hell no, you look too happy.
He was here.
Damn. That's not normal. Yo. Ooh. That doesn't look like David's powers. Oh. What it really looks like. They finally see it, the demon with yellow eyes. Yo. So it's possessing David indeed. No, they're beginning to see him.
Be careful. He wears human.
Oh, so he's clearly talking about the demon with yellow eyes.
I think we were wrong.
No.
The whole approach, treating him like the others, he is schizophrenic. Isn't David? It's a parasite of some kind.
Oh.
You see, another consciousness inside of him burrowed into David's brain when he was a boy, maybe even a baby, and it has been there, feeding on him. The memories exactly. Every time David sees this thing or realizes it's there, this creature makes him forget it.
Yep.
Rewrites his memory.
Is that why we couldn't see it?
Yep.
David
What
is
is?
a very, very powerful mutant.
Uh-huh.
He has to be, otherwise this thing would split him apart. An older mutant. Consciousness separated from its body, you see, and living inside David for
Yo, this
30
is.
years.
Yo. So this is the Shadow King. Yo, I wouldn't have gone. That ain't David. Get out, Sid. Get out. Wake up. Why would you go into the door? Like, are you serious? You've been through this before, Sid. Seriously. The dog.
wait and see.
The angriest boy.
Someday
Close
we'll
it.
find him.
No. The eye is still alive? You gotta be kidding me. Of all people, that Shadow King wasted, it didn't do it to the eye? Fixed.
Probably always, but now it's really clear.
What's the secret? What? Is she seeing Lenny? That looks like the angriest.
David.
Oh.
wait, I'm Benny.
I mean, I'm Lenny. Or is it King?
What's the bloody secret? Because you're freaking me out, Lenny.
You were adopted. Isolate the entity. Paralyze it. Letting us talk to David privately. Well, I don't think it's a very good idea either, but we don't have any choice. You will just have to... Maybe there won't even be a fight.
Don't kid yourself, old man. There's always a fight.
Let's go save David.
That will make him God. He's crazy, so...
Stop it.
Autonomy. Oh. He's perfectly sane. It's just something latched into his brain, making him act this way. Do certain things. What was that? Oh. Now everyone thinks they can't hear each other. The eye. Yo. Yo, dude, if you see that, don't follow it. Step out of the house. Live another day. But now she's gonna follow it. We need a plot, so she has to follow it. Oh, it's Doc. They were so relieved, like, what is she saying? Oh. Yo, that kind of scared me there.
No. This is not the talking place. This is the listening place.
Oh.
And then you people started putting all these
ideas in his head.
Mmm. This is so disgusting because I know what it actually looks like. Oh, and that's the eye. Mmm.
Listen to me, David.
Mmm. And there's the demon with yellow eyes. She's in true control. Or it. You know it's gonna get her. It's like taunting her. It could have easily like teleported right on top of her. But nah, it's just walking casually. Oh, back in the hospital. Hold up, ain't that the crew? Oh, is this all in her mind? Yo. Oh.
Sydney,
You were saying...
you were talking about how
And Lenny's the
death of your father
doctor.
affected you, and I think that's very brave.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, oh my gosh, yo. And I believe just now some individual by the name of Cable White, or some people who was always in my comment section talking about Legion, just like commented, have you seen episode 5? Come on, I just finished watching it, and I gotta say, yo, of all episodes, finally our answers have been answered. We don't know if it's the Shadow King, but it's kind of obvious it's the Shadow King. But well, we know why. It's according to that smart guy. I keep on forgetting his name. Yeah, long ago, either when he was young or when he was a baby, a parasite latched onto him. It was a mutant, and apparently its body was destroyed, and it just went onto the nearest vessel, powerful mutant, near him maybe, and well, or it was him or her, who knows, but. And it just latched onto Dave, and it's just basically been riding along, feeding, and just tricking it out. Basically gaining David's trust throughout the years. Why else would, when David was talking about that dog, and then his sister was like, what do you mean, a dog? Either that, or again, it was just talking about mind manipulation, because every time when Autonomy used his abilities and go inside of David's mind, we know some things keep happening. And I always thought two things. Either it was the Shadow King, that entity we keep on seeing, the demon with yellow eyes, or it was just David like trolling us all, like he doesn't try to suppress his mind or something. But yo, now it's truly confirmed that thing, one, it was Lenny this whole time. Oh my goodness gracious, like yo. But then I got confused earlier because I'm like, when David created that white room, is it just him like going into Sid's mind or something, or is he like literally taking her into the astral plane? Because that's some check. Cause I saw like a few videos, and I saw like the astral plane is its own world, and you can like, and some sidekicks can actually go there or something. I don't know. Maybe I gotta do even more research, but no, I don't believe. Well, who knows? Maybe it's just the show doing its own thing where David can create his own astral place, though. But it appears that Melanie's husband constantly went there, and David apparently he also went to the place. Was I believe it's all just one astral place, but oh my goodness! And apparently he just created his own freaking room. Like since the beginning of the episode, it didn't seem right because David was not the person who was smiling so much. And I don't know if he was just simply smiling because, hey, I can take Sid to this white room, we can actually talk, we can communicate more, but that's very interesting. They were doing more than just talk. But, oh my goodness gracious, it was just crazy. Like, then we keep on seeing that room, that red room again. It was kind of like red room. And we keep on seeing Lenny. And it's like, hey, we can do this. Me and you can work together. Last episode, she was like, come on, I want out. She clearly wants out. And basically, it's through David. She's possessing David or something. Who knows? Maybe, the Yellow Demon, Shadow King, whatever, is going to get its own body eventually. Or just simply say, you know what? David is going to be out of commission. I'm going to take over. And it kind of did, because when David went to the division, or should I say, David being possessed by, the deal in yellow eyes, it wasn't David. Even when he was taking out the security guards, I'm like, this, again, doesn't seem like David. And then we finally see him, like, doing those gestures. I'm like, again, that ain't David there. He's being too hubris of himself, too prideful with his abilities. That's not the character we've seen for the past 4 episodes now. And then, finally, when we got to see that, it didn't even look like a camera. It looked like some type of, like, I don't know, it could be like a mutant thing, whatever, to clearly see what's really there. And even the smart guy computer finally got to see the demon with yellow eyes. We finally got to see it. It was actually it doing all the destruction and chaos. Oh my god, and then it said like, it has taken a human face, and that was clearly David. Like, oh my goodness. And finally the guy was clarifying it, like, he does have schizophrenia. This is not David. What we've been doing and treating him was actually working, but this is something else entirely different. And and hey, I said it before, David is basically a very powerful mutant. It just latched on to him, and now it's gonna do its own thing. And now, and at the end of the episode, we see that freaking it got Sid requests to go back in the white room, and then when the demon yellow eyes finally was approaching, and she was like screaming for David, but David was still being petrified because he found out that freaking he was adopted. Which, come on, we kind of know who possibly his father could be. Spoilers, who people don't know. Yeah, it's Professor Xavier. There, said it. Sorry if I spoiled you. Click the thumbs down. I don't care. But oh my goodness gracious, like, it's just crazy. The moment thing approached her, suddenly she wakes up, and almost everyone, like Patatomy, Melanie, David, whatchamacallit, the smart guy, the female that was inside of him, or whatever that power is, the eye itself, and also the other guy who like move objects and whatnot, like, we're all patients in that hospital. And who's the doctor? Lenny. So it's like, oh my goodness, could all this still be in freaking Sid's mind? And David's like, they're just actually just could all just be in Sid's mind. Like, we truly never got to know what was Sid in there for. So if it was said in episode 1 what Sid was there for, please let me know in the comments. But I really don't know what she was truly in there for, though. We knew why Dave was there, schizophrenia. But for her, I don't know. And especially, only thing we know, like, weird about her is that she doesn't want to be touched. But again, we know why, because she doesn't, want to touch people her powers will activate. So, oh my goodness, this is just so interesting. Like, all this time, was it just simply in the mind of Sid? I would not be surprised. I haven't seen the promo of next week's episode, but I would not be surprised if the majority of the episode is just, Sid, in this, again, in the hospital, trying to persuade herself, okay, was that all just in my mind, or did everything just legitimately happen? and then like possibly during near the end of the episode, you know, David might wake up and all this bunch of crap. And this when the smart guy puts that thing on his head, I don't know. If not, it's gonna be very interesting. Like or dislike the video. Comment below on what you thought of the episode. If you're new, please subscribe. I'm the Broke Black Man 94, and I am signing off.